Okay, a certain sum of money at certain rate of simple interest becomes 10,000 in 5 years and rupees 10,800 in 7 years. Now, P, it becomes rupees 10,000 at 5 years and it becomes 10,800 in 7 years. In 7 years. What is the change? 800. In how many years? 2 years. For 2 years, if the simple interest is 800, for a single year, what is the simple interest? 400. If single year, the simple interest is 400, what is it? The principal amount? This is going to be 5. 5 into 4,000, 5 into 400 is going to be, this is going to be 10,000 minus 2,000. That is nothing but 8,000. This is your principal. This is your principal. On this principal amount, you are paying yearly 400 rupees of simple interest. And for span of 7 years, you have paid almost 1,800 rupees. Almost 2,800 rupees you have paid extra. Now they are asking you to find R. R you are going to calculate for a single year. For a single year, what is the simple interest? 400. And what is the principal? 8,000 into 100. This is going to be 0, 0 cancel. And this 0 cancels with this. This becomes 4 by 8. That is 0.5. 0.5 into 10 becomes 5%. So rate of interest becomes 5%. It was no. So what mistake I did was here, it is 50, right? It is nothing but 50 by 4,000 into 100 is the percentage. So this 0 cancels with this 0, this 0 cancels with this 0. So 5 by 4 is 1.2%. 1.2%. That's all. I made a mistake. 1.2%. If it is 12%, if 4,000 10% is 400. So for 12% should become more. Obviously, here I'm just paying a simple interest of 50. It is nothing but 1.2%. Clear? Okay, do this. A certain sum of money at certain rate of simple interest becomes 5,250 in 5 years and 5,680 in 7 years. Find R. In 5 years, it becomes 5,250. 7 years, it becomes 5,680. So what is the difference here? 4. Here the difference is 2 years. Okay. If for 2 years it is so much, what is it for a single year? 250. 250. Okay, fine. If it is 215 for a single year, what is it for? What is the principal? 4,000? 4,175. Yeah. Okay. Is the principal. If this is the principal, what is the rate of interest? 15 divided by 4175 into 100. What is the answer? Answer? You will get a very different value. Sorry? Around that. 5.14 something. Around 5%. 5.1%. Okay. Okay. Great. Obviously, they won't give you like these kind of values in exam. Don't worry. It will be like an exact value. For example, you can take this as 5,200. If you take it as 5,200, this becomes 480. Then it becomes like for 240. 240, it becomes what? 240 into 5 becomes 1,200. So 1,200 needs to be reduced. It becomes 4,000. 4,000. So it becomes 240 divided by 4,000. That becomes more like a relatable value and get around 6%. Don't worry. Okay. Now, this is a different kind of problem. A certain sum of money at certain rate of simple interest becomes 350 at 5% per annum and 250 at 3% per annum. Until now, we were dealing with time. In a span of 5 years, in a span of 7 years, it became so much. Now they are given the simple interest. They are asking you to find the principal. Try the similar method only. Nothing changes. Yes, same way. The principal, it is at 5%, what is the amount? It becomes 350. At 3%, what's the amount? It becomes 250. What's the difference here? 100. Here the difference is 2%. Obviously, the rate of interest also should be equating. So, if 2% equal to 100, what is single percent? 50. If single percent is 50, can you find the principal from here? Well, what is it for 5%? From principal, 5% rate of interest, you're going to get 350. If you're going to reduce that 5% of increment, obviously you're going to get the principal. So principal equal to amount minus SI, right? Amount is 350. SI you can calculate now. SI is going to be 50 into 5, that is nothing but 250 is going to be. See, I have only played with your this particular form. That's all. Amount equal to P plus SI. Everything has been done based on.
Sir, how did we get SI, sir?
Sorry?
As 250? How did we get SI as 250?
SI as 250. See, now you found out what is single percent SI. You found out how is single percent SI got. Yes. If you know the SI for single percent, can you find out this 5% SI? That is going to be 5 into 50. That is going to be 250. 5 into 50. That's nothing but 250. If you do not want that, you can also substitute over here. This is going to be 250 is the amount. So 3 into 50 is going to be 150. That is also going to give you 100. The principal amount. Anyways, the principal is going to start from some amount. See, you are giving 100 at a certain rate of interest and you're going to get 110. You need to find what is the rate of interest, and then you find out this R is to be equal to 10%. Now, what am I doing? I am giving the end amount is 110 and I'm giving the rate of interest as 10. I'm asking you to find principal. What will you do? From this 110, you will reduce this 10% and you will get the principal value. So simple interest, almost it is clear. Now we'll start with your compound interest point. So compound interest, I said, it is going to be cumulative. It is going to accumulate over the years. The first year, if for 100 rupees, if you're going to pay an interest of 10%, it is going to be how much? It is going to be 10 rupees for the first year. Second year, you're going to pay this 10 rupees plus the interest of percent on this 10 rupees. It is going to be 1 rupee. So in this way, it is going to accumulate over the years. Now, whenever you're getting your exams, you will get either for 2 years or for 3 years or maximum 4 years. Okay, these kind of questions only will come. Now, let us start seeing how to do these kind of problems. So start taking up an example where the principal is given as 2000. The rate of interest is given as 10% per annum. The time is given as 2 years. I'm asking you to find the compound interest and I'm asking you to find the actual amounts. Here also the actual amount is nothing but the principal plus compound interest. Now first you need to find out the compound interest for 2 years. How will you do it? The principal is 2000. First year it is going to be 10% of 2000, that is nothing but 200. Second year it is going to be same 200 plus the 10% of this one. That is nothing but 20. On the whole it is going to be 400, 420 plus this one. So amount is going to be 2420. The principal plus the compound interest is going to give you the amount. If this is the amount, this is the amount. What is the compound interest? 420. This one. 400 plus 20 is going to give you 450. Sorry. This is as simple as this. But you need to understand how this compound interest works. Interest is going to be on the interest component also. Second and the consecutive years. Yeah. Okay. Take up a second problem. The principal is 1600 and the rate of interest is 25% per annum. The time period given is 2 years. I'm asking you to find the compound interest and the amount. Give a try. Principal is 1600. Answer. Here they are giving the rate of interest as 25%. How can be 25% written as 1/4? Start doing it from there. What is the interest for the first year? 400. Interest for second year? 400 plus 100. 25% of 400 you have to take. It is going to be 100. What is the compound interest? 800 plus 100, that is 900. What is the amount? 1600 plus 900, that is 2005. Easy. Simple interest, it was direct. Compound interest, you're going to take it. Okay. Next question. P is 4000. R is 10%. Time is 3 years. Calculate compound interest and the amount. Now, sir, following the basic method, it will take a lot of time or the steps will be involved is more. Okay, so now how can I do it? Easy only. So now what you can do is start from this point. R. R is 10%. It can be written as 1/10, 1/10. In your profit and loss itself, we saw if in the upper part is nothing but the interest. Okay, there it was profit. In this case, it is the interest. In the bottom is the principal, right? If this is the principal, this is the interest. 10 parts. 1 part is interest. What is the amount? 11 parts. 11 parts. So we are only interested in the principal and the amount. We are only interested in principal and amount. If this is 10, it is 11. This for first year. Second year, again this is going to be 10. This is going to be 11. Third year, again this is going to be 10. Again for 11. Now multiply these three. Multiply 10 into 10 into 10 is 1000. And this one 1331. Okay. So now this is nothing but the principal component. 1000 parts is nothing but equivalent to 4000. 1000 parts equal to 4000 or 1 ratio equal to 4. 1 ratio equal to 4. Same way, 1331 is equivalent to how much? You do not know. You do not know this. But you know that it is equivalent to 4 parts. It is equal to like a single part equal to 4. It means if this is the single part, it has to be multiplied by 4. It will be 1331 into 4. What's the answer? What's the answer here? 1331 into 4. 5324. Fine. Now this becomes the amount. This becomes the amount. If this is the amount, what is the compound interest? What's the compound? 5324 minus 4000. 1324 is the compound interest. So, I cannot do in the normal way. Yes, you can do it. See, if you do it, what happens? Okay. Now this is the principal. What? 4000. Huh? First year, you're going to pay how much for 10%? 400. Second year, 400 plus 40. Third year, plus 40 of this, 40 of this, plus 10% of this. You have to take 10% of this, you have to take 10% of this, plus the 10% of this will become 4. Now, if you add these together, obviously you get the same answer. 400, 400, 400 become 1200, 1200 plus 40, 40, 40, 1320, 1320, 1320. And from here you can add it and you can make that. Either ways you can do. It is left to you. If you want to do it that way, both will get it. In this case, you need to think if it is right or wrong. And if you observe one more thing, if it is for 3 years also, the first term is always going to be same. Second and third term, it is going to be same. It's going to be same. Only this term is going to change in case of the third year. If it is going for fourth year, the same way. Only the last term is going to change. The remaining terms are going to remain as it is. So if you know this also, you can do it. Anyways, whichever is more comfortable to you people, stick on to it. This method, the reason I thought is because you can directly find out the answer. This becomes 1000, 4000, it becomes 1:4. Clear? Yeah.